Today, we will be counting down the top 5 weirdest laws in America. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss another video. Let's get into it. Number 5. You can't smile at a woman. In Anchorage, Alaska, it is illegal to smile at a woman in a way that is deemed too friendly. The law states that any man who grins at a woman with the intent to flirt will be considered disorderly conduct and will face a hefty fine. This law was put in place to protect women from unwanted advances from men. However, it has been criticized for being too vague and difficult to enforce. What exactly constitutes a friendly smile versus an aggressive smile? Is it really illegal to smile at someone? Who decides what's friendly and what's not? This law may seem ridiculous today, but it was actually quite common in the early days of the United States. Most states had some form of this law on the books, though many have since repealed them. However, Anchorage, Alaska still holds on to this strange and unusual law. Number 4. Mail order brides. Did you know that it is legal to mail order a bride in the United States? The first recorded use of the term mail order bride was in 1887 when a Western newspaper advertised for women to come to the region as wives. The ad stated that a good farm and a small cottage would be provided for the bride. One woman who responded to the ad later claimed that she had been tricked into marriage and filed for divorce. This led to the passage of the Mail Order Bride Act of 1907, which made it illegal to bring a bride into the country under false pretenses. However, the law had a number of loopholes and was never really enforced. Today, there are an estimated 10,000 mail-order brides who enter the United States each year. Many of these women come from poor or war-torn countries and see America as their only hope for a better life. While the practice of mail-order brides is still legal in the United States, it is controversial and many people believe that it should be banned. Number 3. You can't have a mustache. Imagine a world where facial hair is illegal. It may sound crazy, but in the early 1900s, American men were actually prohibited from growing mustaches. The law was put in place by the newly elected president, Theodore Roosevelt, who believed that a clean-shaven face was a sign of masculinity, and that facial hair was a sign of laziness and effeminacy. Men who violated the law were fined $5 or sentenced to 10 days in jail. It wasn't until 1915 that the law was finally repealed, but not before causing a lot of confusion and anger among American men. Number 2. No kissing on Sunday. In the state of Utah, it is illegal to kiss someone on Sunday. The law was put in place by Mormon leaders who believed that kissing was a sinful act reserved only for married couples. However, the law has since been repealed, but not before causing some awkward situations for those unlucky enough to be in Utah on a Sunday. Just imagine being in line to receive your sacrament, and then the person in front of you leans over and gives their companion a big fat kiss. Well, if they did that on a Sunday, they could have been arrested. Number 1, it is legal to beat your wife. In the state of Delaware, it is legal to beat your wife with a belt buckle. This law was put in place in 1978, after a man was acquitted of murder charges in the beating death of his wife. The jury said that the man should have been charged with something But since the law didn't recognize marital rape or domestic violence, they had no choice but to acquit him. It was in T until 1994 that Delaware passed a law making it illegal to hit a spouse with a deadly weapon. But this law does not apply to other forms of domestic violence. As of 2015, there have been at least 105 women killed by their husbands or boyfriends in Delaware. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. See you next time.